Hi, welcome to a C&O user journey tutorial. Today we're looking at a WordPress site using the inFocus template. We're looking at a page that has the shortcode fancy images inserted, and I'm going to teach you how to add more images to your fancy image page. From the user journey homepage, I'll navigate over to my photo page 1 where I have the shortcode of fancy images inserted. Images are filling the page, and when you click on an image, the slideshow function appears. Click on Edit Page to see the code behind this slideshow function. Click on your Text tab to make sure you're working in the code view. I'm going to tell you a little bit about how this is composed. Code begins with a set of brackets and a title name. You can see this is a bracket with fancy images, some descriptions, and the closing bracket. At the end are the opening brackets, open and closing brackets with a backslash. Backslash fancy images means the same thing as the end of fancy images. So here is our beginning and here is our end. In between are our actual images. If you're in the Text tab, you can go ahead and freely space things apart without affecting how they will look on a page. For something to affect the page, it would have to be written in code. So I'm going to go ahead and space this apart so that we can more clearly see our code and what it means. Here at the beginning fancy images bracket, you can see the width and height that we plugged in using the inFocus shortcode generator earlier when we first generated this shortcode. You can edit the width and height of your images here by simply clicking and backspacing to change. You can make your images any size that you like, and the shortcode will force them into the size. After that, we're going to look at our image tags. We have 3 images on the page, and you can see that there are 3 sections of code in here in between the fancy images tags. Every image starts with a bracket image, and every image closes with a backslash image. In between is the description. You can see our title is here, our alt tag, our caption, and then after the bracket is the URL address from HTTP all the way to .jpg. This is important if you want to add more images, and I'm going to show you how to do that now. Go on down to the last image and space to give yourself a little room. Highlight your entire image tag from the beginning bracket image all the way to the backslash image bracket. Use Edit Copy to copy it to the clipboard. From your keyboard, you can also use Command C to copy. Space down and paste the information. On a Mac, you can use Command V to paste. On a PC, use Control V. You can see that I've duplicated this same bit of code to create another water lily image. I want to change this image. First, I'm going to click my blue Update button to save that duplication and save that code on the page. Wait until the spinning dial completes to know that your information is saved. Then navigate over to your media library to find the next image that you would like to insert. My image is here. It has been preloaded, so I can click on Edit to view the Edit Media page. Over on the right, I can find my file URL. I'm going to need to highlight this. I can either click and drag all the way to the end from the HTTP to the .jpg to highlight. Sometimes I have trouble doing this in WordPress, so what I often do is click to put my cursor in that content, and then triple click. 1, 2, 3. Triple clicking will select all of the information inside the box, so then you're sure that you've captured it all. Copy your information. We're not actually changing anything here, so we don't have to update or click anything else. Then you'll have to navigate back to your page. You can either go over to Pages and view the pages and find it that way, or you can just go up to your site and use your own menu to navigate to the page. Click Edit Page so that you can get into the code section and make sure your text tab is selected. Now go down to where you had duplicated that information and find your address tag from HTTP to .jpg. You want to delete that old address and go ahead and paste the address that you had just copied to your clipboard. You can see that rocks, that image that I just selected, has appeared in that space. Now let's make sure all of the tags are correct. My title is no longer Water Lily. I guess I'll call it Stacked Rocks. My alt tag will also need to be changed. And my caption. Now you can see that the new image has the title, alt, and caption tags. It's got our new URL address, and it closes with the \image tags. When you're working in code, every little symbol means something. So if you miss a tag like an equal sign or a quote sign or a bracket, your code will not display correctly. Click the blue Update button to save these changes, and let's take a look. It's loading a little slowly, but I'm going to wait until that wheel stops spinning, and then select View Page. Now you can see that my new image has appeared on the page. Again, click Edit Page and we'll review very quickly. You can place spaces in when you're in the Text tab to more easily view your code. If you have a larger monitor, you can also stretch your page out so that all of your code is on one line, and that makes it easy to see. Your code begins, each image code begins with the bracket image, contains the information describing that image, and a closing bracket. Then there's the URL address from HTTP to .jpg. And then there's the close of your image tag with the brackets enclosing \image or end of image. We have 4 images on this page. Each one begins with the image tag and ends with \image. The images are enclosed by the Fancy Images tag, which is the shortcode for your fancy image slideshow. Your width and height is editable from this page. I hope this helped you today. Join us for another user journey tutorial. Thank you.